Hello class 2, how are you? I think you all are fine, isn't it? So now we will do our value education class. Okay, we'll conduct the value education class. And this is your book, Inspiration for Life, isn't it? And then we were doing, in the previous class, we are doing third chapter of this book, and the name of the chapter was Be Satisfied, isn't it? Page number was 15, and in the previous class we have done page number 15. Clear? See? Now today in this class we will do page number 16. So all of you take out your book and open your book at page number 16. This is page number 16. Clear? Now, what we have learned in the previous class, we have learned that we have to be happy with whatever we have. And we must thank God for giving us whatever we have. Isn't it? We should not crave for more and more. Because if we are happy, we will have peace of mind, which is very much essential to live a life, isn't it? Now, on the basis of the topic, be satisfied, the name of the chapter was Be Satisfied. There is a story given in this page number 16. We will see what is the story about. Okay, I'll read out the paragraph and then I'll explain side by side. All of you take a pencil in your hand and read with me silently. Clear? Here we start. The crooked oak tree. Crooked. What is the meaning of crooked? I'll tell you. Okay. Now crooked means not straight, bent, which is out of shape. Okay. Now see, there was a forest. Forest, we all know. It had many trees. The trees were tall and erect, which made the forest look beautiful. However, there was an oak tree. It was old, crooked, and looked very ugly. It reduced the beauty of the forest. So, once upon a time, there was a forest and it had many trees. So, all the trees were beautiful. Okay, the trees were all tall and erect, means straight, which made the forest look beautiful. However, there was an oak tree in the same forest. It was old. The oak tree was old and it was not erect, straight. It was crooked, bent, out of shape, and it looked very ugly. It reduced the beauty of the forest, and the crooked tree reduced the beauty of the forest. Okay. The forest was a part of a kingdom, and the forest, it was a part of the kingdom. What is a kingdom? Underline. You know that? A country or a state ruled by a king or a queen, isn't it? So there was a forest. The forest was a part of the kingdom. Now the king of the forest, the king decided to gift a palace to the queen. So the king of the forest, of the kingdom, okay, the king of the kingdom, he decided to gift a palace. Palace means a place where king or queen lives, isn't it? So he wanted to gift his wife, okay, queen, a palace. Now, so as to get the woodcutter were sent to the forest, because to make a palace, to make a building, we need what? Wood, isn't it? So he sent all the woodcutters to the forest so that they can cut the trees, okay, for the wood required for the palace to be built. Now within few hours, many trees were felled, and within few hours, what happened? The woodcutter, they cut down many trees. The tall, erect and beautiful trees were lying on the ground. Almost all the trees were felled, but the oak tree was still there. And within no time, all the trees were fell on the ground, but the oak tree was still there. Even the woodcutters didn't like the old and crooked oak tree. As the oak tree was not beautiful to look at, it was crooked, isn't it, and ugly to look at. So the woodcutter, they even didn't like the tree to cut. Okay, so they left it. The ugly appearance of the oak tree saved its life. And the ugly appearance means the look. Okay, the outer appearance, the look. So the ugly appearance of the oak tree saved the life of the oak tree. See, you can see the forest, the woodcutters are cutting the erect and beautiful trees, and this is the picture of the oak tree. Okay, it was shapeless, out of shape. Okay, crooked. And as the woodcutter, they didn't like the tree and they did not cut the tree. Okay. So, and it saved the life of the oak tree. The tall trees looked beautiful, but they had a short life. The tall tree looked beautiful, but the irony was they had a very short life. So the oak tree was ugly, but it had a long life. But the oak tree, it was ugly, but it had a long life, isn't it? So what we have learned? We have learned from the story that some of us may look good, some are average, but it doesn't matter. Okay, but whatever God has given to you, if you are satisfied with that, you can live a very peaceful life. So this is the moral, isn't it? So what is the moral of the story? Be contented with what you have, means be satisfied with what you have. Nice story, isn't it? I hope all of you loved it and try to follow this in your day-to-day life. Whatever the moral you have learned from this chapter, be contented. From this chapter, you try to follow this and practice this in your day-to-day life. Okay? Thank you. In the next class, we will discuss the question answers given. Okay, I'll make a link for you. I'll make an attachment and I'll send it for you in the next class. Okay, till then, take care. Bye.